I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage.
DLs, welcome back to the Wittering Whitehalls. We are not at Whitehall Towers, though, are we, Michael Whitehall? Do you know where we are?
No idea.
Well, we were in a different county
Somewhere up
this
north.
morning. Yeah.
Oh no, I tell you I do know where we are because we're near my best friend from school.
Yes.
When I was at Ampleforth. No, when I was at the prep school, Gilling Castle.
Yeah.
My best friend was called Rothwell.
Ah.
And I haven't seen him for hundreds of years, or however many years it was that I was at school.
Yeah.
But we are in the village of Rothwell.
Well, I think we're Rothwell adjacent.
Or
to be
Rothwell
correct.
adjacent.
Do you like that,
in
PPJ?
Yorkshire.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was somewhere called Rothwell. He was quite posh, so maybe he owns, or did own, maybe he may still be with us. If you're listening, Rothwell, I hope
Hi.
you're well. So he may have had a whole village named after him.
Yeah. Was he from Yorkshire then?
I don't know. We never talked about things like that. He had his
Probably
father
didn't
was
talk
a
about
major
much.
in the army, which wasn't very high, really. He was called Major Rothwell.
That figures if he was a major that he would be called Major Rothwell, if I may be so bold. We started, of course, the day in Brum, the mighty city that is Birmingham. That's where we started the day.
We did.
And now we are in Yorkshire, so we have travelled far this very day.
Keeping on the move.
We're sitting in thrones. For those of you watching on YouTube, those of you not watching, I'm calling them thrones. We look a bit like the Beckhams on their wedding day in these ridiculous chairs. You don't think they are thrones, do you?
No, not remotely. They're two slightly cheap-looking leather seats.
He has moaned all day, DLs, is all I'm going to say. Podprod Joe, who's been in our company for various reasons whilst we were transited here, I think is exhausted. And I said, well, welcome to my world dealing with this. Lunch was a disaster.
It was a very nice...
Yeah, you see, PPJ, it was a disaster. We ordered on room service because of the time of day that it was. That downstairs was ram-packed. It's the weekend. So it's ram-packed with golfers down there. It was going to be at least an hour before we got any food. So we came up to order room service. 2 Caesar salads, one with chicken, one with halloumi, and a burger. The burger arrived. It looked like the Empire State Building. Michael said, no way I'm eating that. Way too much of a challenge. So we swapped. Then bit into the halloumi. I thought halloumi was meant to be hot. Do you remember that line, PPJ?
Yeah. He said it was my impression. And you know that something's coming. It sort of builds up there. It was my impression that when halloumi is served, that it did ought to be hot.
Yes.
And then we knew we were in
big trouble. And I pointed out that it had probably been hot when it left the kitchen's 14 flights of stairs down and was no longer hot, but perfectly palatable.
I wouldn't have minded if it had just been warm. But warmth had never been anywhere near it. It was freezing cold and pretty disgusting, I have to say.
Anyway, so it's going very well, DLs.
But there's a lovely view from the window here, which you can't see, unfortunately.
I may take a photograph, and guess what? Miley, please note, it's going up on socials. The photo of the view will be going up on socials.
And we are very lucky to be here.
We are. And we're doing a show tonight in... the mighty, is it a city, Bradford, or is it a town? Yes, the mighty city of Bradford, which we're very much looking forward to. In the meantime, please strap in, because here comes the Birmingham Ep. Michael Whitehall,
Did you know that more people vape now than smoke?
I did not know that. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, there's a little
When I was a child, everyone smoked. Everywhere you went, clouds of smoke.
Including the local GP when you were going in there for health purposes.
And my dentist used to do my teeth with a cigarette in his mouth.
Yeah.
But now, apparently, nobody smokes and everybody vapes. I can't believe that. How many people in the room here are vaping at the moment?
Well, I hope not at this
Nobody,
moment, because I'm not allowed to in the theatre.
How many people smoke?
Oh, one or two
no,
hardcore.
pretty small.
Yeah. Oh, pretty small. Would you like
anyway,
to share?
I don't think that's a genuine.
Would you like to share with
statistic.
the audience, Michael, because you had a bit of a rant when you arrived at the theatre? Because I came early to do some prep, because I like to be prepped. This one turns up basically to come on stage. But you came in with a massive rant about the hotel we're staying in.
Oh, I mean, ludicrous. Let me tell you this. So we arrived this afternoon quite late,
we were over an hour late because we were on the train from between Birmingham International and Birmingham New Street. There were, and I quote, sorry to use this phrase, this little symbol, trespassers on the line. Oh my God, we were there for an hour. An hour whilst they tried to get these trespassers.
And they kept talking about these trespassers, and I thought, just imagine those people, they're trespassers, they're wandering around. What shall we do this afternoon? I know, we could stop the train coming into Birmingham Station. Oh, what a good idea. And that's what they did.
Anyway, we were late.
And our producer...
Yes. Pop Rod Joe.
I never call him that, but that's what you call him. What did he say? Oh, yes, he said, this is good news because we're nearly on an hour. And the minute we hit the hour...
You know what's coming? Refund.
Free tickets.
Yes! Yeah.
So we did. It was just over an hour. Yeah. So we got no...
Anyway, we got in an hour late. We went to the hotel, checked in.
Went to the hotel.
You went...
I won't tell you the name of the hotel, but it was a modest hotel, let's say that, with a lot to be modest about. We've only been there for a few hours, so, it may turn out to be much better than I thought it was. Anyway, I'm in the lift on my own, and I'm looking for the G button, which you have on in lifts, meaning ground floor. No G. No G, no G.
No G and no phone signal, was there?
Nothing. Couldn't ring you. I'm standing in this lift, and then suddenly the doors open, and a very charming young girl approached the lift, and she said, "Are you all right?" And I said, yes, I'm fine. I'm just going downstairs. And she said, "Yes, I am too. Just press 7. And I said, "Yes, of course." Just press 7. Nothing in the lift that said anything about 7. I was supposed to just assume when I got into Birmingham and then into the lift in the hotel in Birmingham, well, I'm going downstairs now, so I will press 7.
So basically what you're saying is we're jolly lucky to have you here this evening because you could still be in that lift.
I could still be here.
You could.
So I was ranting about that.
Yeah.
And
because you like a rant,
yeah,
don't you?
I do.
Right. Michael Whitehall, crack on.
I haven't read this before. This is new, isn't it?
I gave you this morning, and you haven't read it.
Oh, I'm a busy man. I haven't got time to read. Hello, Wittering Whitehalls. It's an odd way to start a letter. Hello. My name is Will, and I am a doddle from Greenville, SC.
I think, Michael, that's South Carolina.
Oh, right.
In the US of A.
Oh, American listeners.
Yeah.
Okay, shall I do it in an American accent?
Please don't.
No, okay. My name is Will, and I'm a doddle from Greenville, SC. I have emailed in several times, but unfortunately, they did not make the cut. Well, that was obviously because we knew he was American. And after what Donald Trump's done to America, can you blame us?
Okay, let's not stray into dangerous territory of politics. Thank you very much.
I hope that these two interesting stories, too, from a few weeks ago, will hopefully be enough to catch the eyes of PPJ.
PPJ.
Shall we start with the first one? Yeah, good idea, I'd say. Mind you that both of these happened on the same day and the same mass. So it was definitely a double hitter for sure. Is this mass like a church service?
I'm assuming it's yes. Something that you are no stranger to, Michael.
Yes, I was no stranger to. On this particular Sunday morning, my wife and I got ready along with our daughter and made our way to the church to do the rosary before the actual service. Sweet. Now, as you can imagine, 45 minutes early, not a lot of people would be there on this occasion. Oh, sorry, I promise you I haven't read this before.
Clearly.
45, not a lot of people would be there on this occasion. You would be wrong. We walked in and there were a good 150 people there at the rosary. My daughter looked at the both of us and just said, lots of guilty consciences here today. We found our seats and began the rosary. Just a side note, it's all in Spanish. My wife is from Mexico. As the prayer was going, I could hear music slowly playing like a slow eruption from a volcano, and then over the speaker system, the popular song WAP played over the speaker.
Literally
Nobody could figure out where it was coming from. What is WAP, then?
We'll come to that, Michael.
All right. Mrs. Whitehall, if you could just show the lyrics to Mr. W, just so that he could get a sense of what was being played over the speaker system while I am telling the rest of this story.
I'm going to do better than that. We'll come back to that.
After about a minute and a half of this song, and you would need Jesus, one of the fathers came running into the sanctuary and grabbed his phone, and the music stopped.
Right, so it was actually one of the clergy that was playing this song on his phone. Interesting. Okay.
The awkwardness could be cut with a knife. Me being me had to control the laughter as my wife is tightly squeezing my hand like a non-verbal, if you laugh, I break.
Okay.
One of the elderly members said a prayer, hoping he could find the Lord again, and we all moved on, but I never will. I've no idea what this is all about.
Don't worry, Michael. You're going to get a sense of it.
You really want me to keep reading this?
I do.
All right. Then, in the same service, we were doing the tithe.
Which I assume is the collection.
And 2 pews ahead of us were passing the basket down, and it stops at this younger gentleman. He searches through his pockets and pulls out a $50 bill and lays it in the basket.
Wow, okay.
The gentleman kept the basket and began to sift through the basket to make change for the $50 bill that he had given. They screamed at him, "You can't make change. It doesn't work that way." Some other words were said in Spanish, but we just say they are not podcast appropriate. Again, the uncontrollable laughter was setting in. It's clearly not setting in here, the uncontrollable laughter. I don't blame you. I have no idea what this is all about. Laughter was setting in. Who makes change that way, and who would find that appropriate? especially at Mass of all places. With those two stories, or at least there are only two of them, I have one question. Have either of you experienced anything like in the most unexpected places? Hope you find this well. Will a doddle.
Oh, very nice from Will. Could I just say, I think that this man who was doing getting the change for the $50 bill, you and he were clearly separated at birth.
What?
Absolutely no way you'd have put a £50 note into a collection and thought, yeah, that'll do. You'd have been in there rooting around for a couple of 20s.
Yes, I would have done that.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, nothing wrong with that.
You'd have been definitely there with him. Now, I'll tell you what I have got here,
So
Michael.
is that the end of this,
That's
then?
the end of this, but I'm now going to
right.
get you to read out some lyrics, okay? Of course I am! Right, Michael White, would you like to read this little thing out here? Okay? In your best...
Lyrics, Michael
okay?
to read.
Yes, here we go.
Well, rubbish.
Just read away, Michael.
Beat it up, baby. Catch a charge. Extra large and extra hard. Put this cookie right in yo face. Swipe your nose like a credit card. Hop on top. I want a ride. I do a Kegel. I'm kinda wild. Look at my mouth. Look at my thighs. This water is wet. Come take a dive. Tie me up like I'm surprised. Let's role play. I'll wear a disguise. I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Make me dream, make me steam. Out in public, out in public, make a scene. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring, I.
There you go. Well done, Michael Whitehall. Can I just say that was a slightly Freudian slip there when you said out in pubic, but we won't go there. Yes. Well, I don't know what to say, Michael.
Well, I have no idea what to say. I've said it.
You did. Yes, Cardi B's finest work, I feel. Well, I don't know what to say other than thank you very much, Will. You finally had your email read out. But I'm also slightly amazed that that lyric was attached to somebody from the clergy. Michael Whitehall.
Have you got more reading for me?
I've got more reading for you. I'm just going to get you to read...
Is this show just going to be about me reading bits of stuff?
No, that was just one...
That I've no idea what they mean, any of them.
No, we're going to
And the audience are going to be embarrassed, and there's going to be a lot of embarrassed laughter.
Yes, no, we're going to read this second one down here. Whilst you're just getting ready to do that, I just want to say...
How much do the tickets cost to see this show?
Very reasonable,
I hope
Michael.
not very much.
Very reasonable.
Dear Hilary, Michael, PPJ and Winston. Oh, Winston's got mentioned in this
has.
one. Is Winston here?
No, he's not. As you know, he's with Jack.
Oh, yes,
all taped up.
My name is Hannah, and I am a RFSNCDL.
You see what I mean, non-DLs? It gets complicated.
Recovered from surgery, now converted dear listener.
Nice, I like it.
Podcasts weren't for me at one time. I enjoyed your audiobook version of How to Survive Family Holidays, but that's as audible as I went.
A very fine purchase, if I may say so.
Fast forward to September 2024. I listened to your podcast during recovery from ankle surgery after reading several academic books. Is that why she needed ankle surgery? Because she'd read several academic books.
Maybe she tripped on her academic books.
Yes, possibly.
Yeah.
Completing a few Open University qualifications and re-watching Travels with and Fatherhood with my father.
I mean,
charming.
Yes.
Delightful. Thank you so much. I wonder if there is anything you've been converted to that you never thought in a million years you'd ever tolerate, let alone enjoy. Do you think of anything that would fit that
I've
bill?
got one or two thoughts, yes.
Right. Now, my Monday and Thursday commute to school is full of wittering to get me through the school days. See you in Birmingham.
Uh-huh.
Oh. God, it's jolly lucky I wasn't rude about this email. It's really, really good. It's so interesting and beautifully written. Fantastic. Side note, I am not from Birmingham.
Like
No, not from Birmingham.
Yes. Like
I
so
am
many.
from the Black Country. But that's another debate for another time. Keep wittering from Hannah.
Hannah, are you in that pocket there then? Oh, you're over there. Hello, Hannah. Thank you so much. Thank you for emailing in. Ankle better now? Restored? Well done. Well done. I've got a very, very topical one, actually, Michael, that I have been converted to because I have always resisted, well, for the last few years, I have very much resisted Traitors. I didn't get it. I just thought I don't want to watch it. And then when they did the Celebrity Traitors, everybody was talking about it, especially my family. And I
I certainly wasn't.
You were, but we'll come on to that.
Oh, right.
I thought if I'm going to be able to, join in with the rest of the family, I need to watch this wretched thing and see what it's all about.
Just a reminder for no spoilers, no spoilers.
No, I'm not
please.
spoiling. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I am absolutely obsessed now. I mean, it has finished. You do know that, Pop Roger, don't you?
But with the on-demand culture
Yes,
of how people
yes,
watch these days,
exactly.
I'm concerned they may not have got to it just yet.
I'm not going to do any spoilers, except to say that when we got back late last night, because we've been out to something, I had to watch the final. I'm that obsessed. I thought I really should be going to bed because we're going to Birmingham tomorrow, but no, I had to watch the final. So yes, that was a very late conversion. I'm now thinking I need to go back and watch all the other series. Because that's what happens, isn't it? When you get a conversion, you become obsessed. So that's what I'm going to be doing, Michael, for the next few weeks. I shall be watching the past series of Traitors.
Right, okay.
Do you have anything that you've been converted onto unexpectedly?
No.
You don't? Okay, so we talked...
Well, is there something written down here that I should say?
That's a spoiler alert, isn't it, Michael? It's going to sound so off the cuff and literally...
Oh, yes. Sorry, you've written this down. Masturbation. I never did any of that sort of stuff originally until I met you.
That's
I wasn't
charming.
allowed to do it at school. I went to a very stern school in Yorkshire called Ampleforth, run by monks, and they hated the boys masturbating because... What? No.
Let's not go down that rabbit hole, Michael Whitehall,
God.
please. PPJ, help me. Come and take this champagne away or something.
There's nothing I can do. There's no live edit button. This is happening.
Although we did...
You've also written down, why was it on the news? What does that mean?
No, so we're back to Traitors.
Yes.
Michael Whitehall, if there is one thing guaranteed to elicit a rant, what were you ranting about with regards...
Oh, yes, that's
here
right.
we go.
So
See?
I'm listening
Tee him up.
to the news on...
Watching the news.
Watching the news on television.
Today, this morning, before we came
Was
to
it
Birmingham.
today? Yes, it
'Cause
was.
it only
It was
happened
this
last
morning.
night. Yeah,
And
the morning news.
This newsreader said, here is the news, or whatever they say at the beginning. It was BBC News, which I always watch because, the BBC, that's where you get the
So
real
impartial.
news.
Yeah, so impartial.
Except my feelings about the BBC News have changed dramatically since this morning's news, because they said, you know, and the headlines are, and then they mentioned that ridiculous man in the...
Yeah, let's not go down. That's another political rabbit hole.
Ludicrous.
Yes, yes.
What was he doing, that man? That ridiculous...
He's called... Is he called the Home Secretary? No, not the Home Secretary. The Justice Secretary.
The Justice Secretary.
Sorry, I know we've got a politician in. Sorry.
Absolutely ludicrous.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we went through some
they
proper
mentioned
news.
him.
Yeah.
But the main story, they started talking about this programme. The newsreader said, and...
In Traitors...
The Traitors...
Came to a conclusion.
Won, and they had the highest rating figures. And I was shouting, that's not the day's news. You're pushing some bloody bit of rubbish that's on your television channel. This is outrageous. Well, I thought all that.
You didn't. You said it.
Did I say it?
You said, this wouldn't be on the ITV News because it's not an ITV programme.
Yes, so I moved over to ITV and they were promoting one of their programmes. And that's not the news.
No.
The news, the whole thing has gone completely mad. Anyway, that's my rant of the day. Yeah. Oh, incidentally, we've got a new feature on our new and improved podcast, because we're going to have something called Rant of the
Month.
Month.
He wanted to do Rant of the Week, and I thought, I can't cope with him ranting any more than he already
So we're going to do
rants.
Rant of the Month, where I'm going to rant for about sort of probably 3, 4, maybe 5 minutes on things that are really annoying. And you will all, I hope, agree with me when I start ranting about them.
Do you know, I've got one of those magnetic whiteboards on the fridge. He's now started writing rant topics on my fridge. I said, it's actually meant for me to go to Waitrose and remember what I need to buy for dinner. And up there it's got, well, this morning it had BBC News Traitors Rant. And I thought, OK, it's not going to be much help in Waitrose. But, yeah, fill your boots, Michael.
Thank you. I'm not wearing boots, in fact.
I am. Look, silver boots.
Those boots are ridiculous.
I know, but so rude. I love these boots.
Are you trying to get a panto, are you?
Yeah, well, it's nearly panto season, yes.
I know.
I've been on to Nigel Havers, because he's in a panto. I thought he could get... Yes, thank you. I thought he could get me into a panto. Thus far, 0.
Dear Mr. and Mrs. Whitehall, PPJ, Winston and Philly, I am a doddle, a day one dear listener, and have been a big fan of both of yours since Travels on Netflix. My sister and I are very much looking forward to seeing you in Birmingham.
Yay.
A present from her to me for a recent birthday of mine, as she knows that I am a very big fan of yours.
Well, happy birthday.
And I'm really looking forward to my birthday when I will be 96. No, I made that bit up. I'm emailing to get your opinion on an issue that I frequently came across as a recent university student. I know that Mrs. Whitehall, in particular, loves an initialism.
I do.
So I thought that an initialism-centered problem might be particularly attractive as a topic of conversation.
Are you with this, Michael?
Yeah, it's quite a struggle reading. Normally what happens, incidentally, just so that you know, not that you're likely to want to come and see this show again, but that this is the first time that we've ever done this show having not been on the stage and not looked at any of the things, the emails, because we got here very late because of that bloody train that just parked that didn't move for an hour.
Yeah, we've done that, Michael.
Yeah,
You're doing
I'm just
a recap.
repeating it.
Okay.
And that's
just in
why,
case you didn't get it last time.
That's why I'm reading as though it's the first time I've read it, because it is the first time. And it's typical of her, because she could have agreed to read some of it. Oh, no, she was too busy getting those boots on. Anyway, where have we got to? I'm emailing.
Have you ever received... no.
What?
Yeah, no.
I'm emailing to get
No,
your...
we've done all that.
All right. Have you ever received an invitation to a party or function with the following inflammatory initialism, BYOB?
BYOB,
In
Michael.
case you are unaware, this stands for Bring Your Own Booze. Really? I understand from the many discussions about parties on the podcast that Mr. Whitehall and I share a certain philosophy regarding parties. That is to turn up, avoid prying strangers, have a drink, and then fuck off home.
You know him so well wherever you're sitting. We're going to come and find you in a sec.
Couldn't agree with you more, madam. Well, I don't know whether it is a madam.
Yeah.
So this got me thinking, how do you both feel about bringing your own booze to said party? Personally, I find that my own selection of booze is often better, and it takes a certain financial pressure off of those kind enough to host me in their house or at their event. Nevertheless, I hope you will humour my curiosity on the subject. Laughter was setting.
No, look. Oh
no,
God.
I'm on
page 3.
I seem to have gone back to page 3
You don't even seem
again.
to have page 4.
You've got a special evening here, because we're going to do the whole thing again from top of page 2.
I do apologise.
Oh, no, here we are.
This is somewhat work in progress, this show, as you can see.
Thank you very much. Yours sincerely, Shay, and my sister Kelsey, if she isn't too embarrassed to own up to being related to me.
PPJ, I think we need you down in amongst these lovely people. Shay, where are you? Oh, Shay, you're upstairs.
Oh,
okay.
Why did you have to do that? Fair play. Well,
are you going up there?
What they say in the trade is fill.
Fill. I will fill. Yeah.
I'll go for a walk.
I keep hearing on the news, the BBC news, when we're allowed to watch it through the ranting, I keep hearing that the youth don't drink anymore. Is that true?
Not the youth that I've encountered.
What do we think, audience? Do the youth drink still? Yes, of course they do. You always feel when you take alcohol to people's houses, you would normally take a bottle of champagne or something, wouldn't you? And what happens? What happens when you get through the door?
I like champagne, but I also like white wine. I love sort of Premier Cru.
All the cheap stuff.
You know, nice, expensive, decent wine. Not very much of it, but a bottle, perfect.
I mean,
lovely.
When he says not very much of it, that's open to discussion.
Premier Cru Chablis, particularly, I enjoy. So when I go and have dinner with people, I take them a bottle of something really nice so that we can enjoy it together. But that doesn't always happen. And I have a group of friends, or in some cases, ex-friends, where you give them the bottle of Chablis Premier Cru, and they look at it and say, "Oh, Chablis Premier Cru, thank you so much, Michael." And I say, "Oh, thank you for thanking me." And they go, back of the room, never see it again, and out they get a bottle of Plonk and say, "There you are," and they give you a cheap glass of horrible white wine.
I want to go back to Shay, though, and find out what it is that you would take to a party if it was to bring your own.
It would probably have to be a whiskey. I'm a bit weird like
wow.
that. Yeah.
Is that whiskey because you think I'm going to consume this myself? Or because you think that's a nice gesture to take? Whiskey.
Shall we go with both?
Okay. Yeah.
Diplomatic,
Okay.
maybe?
I like it. So you wouldn't think, well, I'm not going to take them a whiskey because I'm never going to see it again. I'll go with a bottle of Lambrini.
Oh, no.
That's always a good one because it looks like you've made an effort, but not much of an effort.
I'll see it again. Take the receipt as proof of ownership, and then if they don't give it back,
I
give
like
it to them
this.
as an
Yeah, I
invoice.
like it. I like it. And did your sister come with you?
Yeah.
Oh,
would you
hello,
like to
Kelsey.
talk?
Well done. Good birthday present.
Thank you.
I think we've probably covered the podcast, to be honest, Michael Whitehall, and these good people deserve a drink for having sat through the podcast. But
Well,
you've been
particularly this.
lovely, and part of it, that's what we love, is that you're going to be a part of the episode of the podcast, which will
Can
go
I
out.
just remind you again, because I don't want you to leave in the interval, that the second half is completely different.
Very
There's
different.
a lot of stuff on that screen.
Yeah.
That screen's not there for its own benefit.
No.
There is some very good film
There's
stuff.
stuff
and
on there that you will see
travels
nowhere else.
and all sorts
Yes, so I think we can officially go. Well, we can. Oh, yes, we're off air. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us in the podcast.
Thank you
Please
so
go and
much
get
for
yourself a
coming.
drink.
And
He's-
please don't go away.
Please don't. Sounding quite thirsty now, Michael, and I don't mean for drink. I mean thirsty as in desperate. We will be back. Please do come back. We've got a few little treats for you. And thank you so much for being good sports and joining in with the podcast. We will see you in about 20 minutes. Thank you so
Bye.
much. Woo! And there you go. That was Birmingham, Michael Whitehall.
Right. Very good.
You will learn a bit more about Birmingham from the next episode because I'm thinking tonight, Michael, that
Yeah.
we're going to do some stuff about the hotel we stayed in Birmingham because that was interesting, was it not?
I would say the one thing it wasn't was interesting. Had absolutely no interest coming from me in any shape or form.
Let's see what I can elicit out
It
of you
was
tonight.
the word hotel, which is originally a French word.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they would be ashamed, the French, if they knew that was somewhere
In Birmingham.
in Birmingham that
Purporting to
called
be.
itself un hotel.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see, Michael.
Let's see.
DLs, please join us again on Thursday for the bonus ep because we will be back with you then.
For logistical reasons, that'll be back at Whitehall Towers.
Yes, it will. I mean, I don't know where we are, what we're doing, episodically, life-wise, podcast-wise, anything. The logistics are a bit of a headache. The time and motion continuum, or whatever it's called, is out of control.
There are times in the past where you compared it to Back to the Future.
Yeah.
It's now far more complex than that. It's more like Inception.
Yes. Well, I should also point out, DLs, for those of you who are really following our progress, we've had to dump a whole episode in Oxford because there was what I can only describe as a massive technical malfunction. PPJ now holding his hands up because it was an oversight on his part that has caused the technical malfunction, which
That's my bad. My
yeah.
apologies, Oxford.
So I'm very sorry to all the people who came in Oxford who were fabulous. We are unable to use that episode due to a technical glitch.
But we will carry the memory with us.
We will.
forever.
We will. We might have to recycle some of that material because some of it was belting. Anyway,
We could do a varsity tour
yes,
in the future
that would be
where
quite
we just
short.
go to Oxford, Cambridge.
That's it.
and that's it, really,
Yeah.
because there are no
You just
other
go
really.
between the two. Yeah,
Just
quite boring.
Yeah.
No, we'll be back on Thursday with the bonus ep, which did not have a technical glitch because it was back at Whitehall Towers. But in the meantime, please do what you do so well. You know what you've got to do: rate, review, share, tell your friends, follow the show, etc. Send in emails, voice notes, WhatsApps, the whole caboodle. So we will be with you on Thursday, and then next Monday in the time motion continuum, we will be from Bradford. Is that correct? That is correct. Michael?
Barring any further technical...
Exactly, or bearing any moments of Michael Whitehall having a complete hissy fit and getting in a car and driving home to Whitehall Towers. which you're not allowed to do. I'm not giving you permission to do that.
We've got dinner to get through yet.
Oh my God. Yes. Okay. Well, let's hope he eats some of the dinner because he didn't eat much lunch.
Are we going somewhere for
I have
dinner?
absolutely no idea. I don't even know. I mean, apparently we're not even near the venue here. So there's a whole other arrangement. Once Hattie appears on the scene, we'll know more about the catering arrangements.
Where is Hattie?
Still coming up from Brum.
Right.
So
Okay.
anyway, please join us on Thursday. I'm really going to shut up now because I have wittered. I mean, I do what I say on the tin. Until then, I will say farewell.
And I will say goodbye.